How do you feel? You had such momentum going into the break. Do you feel like you've done everything possible to maintain that momentum coming out of the break?
Yeah, I feel like that we have, trying to keep the intensity, the same intensity that we had going into those 5 games, like you mentioned. Especially with a break like we had, it's easy to kind of fall out of that. But I feel like our practices have had high intensity, very competitive, and so I feel like we've been able to maintain where we're at, if not grow.
Everyone does it differently. The break. Did you have competitive longer sessions, competitive games? Like what was done to keep that edge up there?
I feel like we do kind of a mix of certain things, a combination of competitive drills, also with game-like scenarios rather than games, full-length games. I feel like chopping it up the way that we do kind of makes us have to be more precise. Every possession matters, stuff like that. And so I feel like it translates well over to the game.
Last week when we were here, we saw you were counselled by the coach outside away from the court. He said you were pretty upset with just you lost a drill at training.
Yeah.
And is that just speak to how much of a competitor you are?
Yeah, I hate losing. I hate losing more than I like winning. So especially since practice is the only thing I do for the entire day. So I have to go out my whole day with losing, and so. I was pretty frustrated, especially we lost our last game and kind of lost today. And so I was just, I was frustrated with myself. I mean, he had talked to me in the hallway, but I mean, it wasn't anything rather than he was telling me that he was happy with the strides I was making, and that, he understands I'm a competitor, through and through. It's not like I was pouting or had a bad attitude. It was just, I was just mad that I lost.
Is that passion do you find help you on court in games?
Yeah, of course. I feel like the will to win helps me get through a lot of things, a lot of different adversities. You never know what the game's going to present it, how the game's going to go, whether it's going good or bad. I feel like it helps me be locked in and, not only what I need to do, but how I can help the team.
So does that edge, as you said, that conversation show that was the intensity that the game was being played at that week? And it's an example of what you were just talking about, that no one came down, you guys were still relatively up.
Definitely, because we take pride in being able to win those games. It's kind of a little smack talk that we have within the team, and so those wins definitely matter. And so anytime you lose one, you wish that you can get that one back.
Sydney this week, such an important game from a ladder perspective. How do you view this game specifically, knowing that you haven't played them before, whether it's reigning champions or all that sort of stuff? So how do you view them?
I view them just like any other team. Every team in this league is very good, and so also them being unique, they have a lot of different playmakers on their team, a lot of good shot makers, and so every week we adjust and we scout teams, and so we're just a team that we have to be able to close out on. Like I said, they have really good shooters and playmakers, and so we have to be able to guard the ball and be able to just score. And so I feel like that, no disrespect to them or anyone else, but when I say that they're we scout them and definitely just like we do everybody else, and so it's going to come down to how well we pay attention to the details.
The ladder's so tight at the moment, where you're sort of sitting and where they are, and how do you think you're going to get in a couple of weeks as well? Do you feel like this is sort of defining few weeks as you start to play teams that are around you on the ladder?
I don't even know where we're at in the ladder, to be honest. I don't really pay attention to that. I'm kind of clueless on where we are even. So I just know that every game matters. And so whether we're at the top of the ladder or the bottom, or regardless if we're playing the team at the top or at the bottom, we go out there with the expectation to win. We hold ourselves to a very high standard of being able to play that we want to play. And I feel like that every time that we do that, we come away with a win.
Feels like your role within the team has grown as the season progressed. Are you satisfied with where you're at?
I don't believe I necessarily have a role. When I was recruited to come over here, I was just told to just play basketball. And so I know I've been scoring a lot more, and so it can seem like I'm playing better, but I feel like I impact the game in a lot of different ways, regardless if I'm scoring or not. I've been guarding other teams' best player, their top scorers, and so not allowing them to score also helps us to win. And so I don't really care if I score a lot. I don't go into the game saying I want to go get 20. I just go in saying I want to win. And so whatever that may look like, I mean, I might not score double digits, but I might hold the opposing player to less than 10 as well. So there's a lot of different ways to get a win, and so that's the only thing that I'm really focused on.
In a couple of weeks, the team's going to play in a special DC superheroes jersey.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite DC superhero?
DC, I would probably have to go Superman.
Feel like you got any Superman qualities you can draw on for the game?
No, I don't. Superman is in a class of his own. I'll be more like probably like a Robin,
Nice.
Nightwing.
All good.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.